For years, people have been attempting to take out and to discover the pyramid power, particularly as it refers to the Pyramid of Giza. And people have made pyramid sheds, pyramid buildings, pyramid wire frames, testing out the energies that are involved with that shape. But one of the things that most people are missing is that much of the power that is in the Pyramid of Giza and pyramids in general actually has to do with the carbon content. This is actually cement, which is calcium carbonate, limestone, which is the same stuff that is made in the Pyramid of Giza. And there are some fascinating physics that occur when limestone is pointing up, or particularly when it's close to the anion charge of the Earth. And to release, to obtain a lot of the energies that are inside of a pyramid, one of the best ways you can do it is to split the pyramid. And just by doing this, this is what I call a Bernoulli pyramid. We're opening it up, and a whole bunch of physics start to come into play when you open this up. You can open up quite a bit further, but this is about the size that I like. And these stand about a foot high, and I'll show you in a bit how I made these. And these are just quickcrete. But when you open them up like that, there's actually an interchange between the pieces. There's actually a symbiotic relationship that forms with them, and a whole bunch of physics come into play. If you've seen my kick-ass orgonite video, you'll know about the distributor field, and about the distributor field that forms around the points where the anions come out. There's other energies that get whipped up inside of this, and the whole thing becomes a powerful generator and a mover of orgone and other energies. This one here is actually so powerful, being a foot high, that when I dose myself with it, I give myself 5 minutes at a time. And basically, let me stand over it here. This is how I do it. Just stand over it and let that thing shoot right up through me, and I can really feel it in my spine. And I give myself about 5 minutes at a time. And into the house, I do not leave it run being turned on. I either close it down by closing the pyramid sizing down, but there's another way. In the springtime, I'm actually going to put this outside and let it run. But in the house, it's actually too powerful for leaving it run. And the fascinating thing about the physics of the Bernoullis, and there's a Bernoulli ring of 7. The larger set, I actually had made a set for 7. There's the other pieces for it, but I like the 4. And the frequency of it is really low and calming, even though, you know, you go down to that size, if you do a 4, it's hyper. But here the frequency is lower and it's calming. I really, really like this. And in order to shut it down, basically, all I do is just put something in there like that. As a matter of fact, some of the strange physics of this thing, that anything you put in the middle will shut it down. If you stand in the middle, it'll shut down. And the odd thing is, and I don't understand why it shuts down, but you take this out, and it takes about 6 seconds to get back up to full steam again. But if you put something inside of it, like this cell phone, or if you put a watch inside of it, the technology that's involved in the watch or in the cell phone or in a computer, you take it out, it takes almost 20 seconds for it to get going again. What technology has to do with the fields that run these things, I do not know, but it's definitely fascinating physics. But when I'm done with my 5-second treatment, or 5-minute treatment, I take and I put that in the center, and that's how I shut it down. And these things are so powerful, I do not know all of the benefits, but I speculate that this may have a powerful way of treating arthritis, spinal problems, and even cancer. For people with cancer, to stand over this and to let the anions and the other energies, this sends out a high velocity stream of anions that just floods the body. And I really have a hunch that this will knock the energy right out of cancer. And it's something that'd be definitely worthwhile for people to test out and try. I'm very, very happy with this. Now let me show you how this is made. And this is how they are made. The big ones that are a foot high, it's a box inside of another box, inside of another box. That one acts as a stand. And the reason, there you go, you can see how that stands up in there to keep it at an angle. And the reason that these are doubled is because when you use a foot worth of cement in there, which is almost about a gallon of cement, a little bit less than a gallon, this part here will get all soggy and saggy, and so the second one, the second layer, helps to hold its shape. But that's how these things are made. You just pour the cement into the corner of the box. It'd be good to measure up how far you want to go and make marks there, and then pour the cement in here. And when you pour it in your Quikrete or whatever you're mixing it into, take the box and shake it really good. And when you shake it, all the cement will settle down in where it's supposed to, and the rocks that may be up here will also settle in. And then just leave it sit for 24 hours and then gingerly take it out. But that's how the things are made. Made out of Quikrete or whatever cement you have, poured into the corner of a box. The larger ones actually have the double box, a box inside of a box for the double layer. And to hold them up, I have another box underneath, and that's the brace for it. But that's how easy it is to make them, and these things are turning out to be very, very powerful. And I'm looking forward to testing them more on people who have cancer and arthritis and other things. And so anyhow, thanks for watching.